Sports. I'm Brad Nessler, and alongside me are Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. And it's going to be a cold afternoon for this game between the Army Black Knights and the Midshipmen of Navy. Today we've got a battle for the Commander-in-Chief's trophy that recognizes gridiron supremacy among our nation's service academies.
The Army-Navy game is traditionally the last game of the college football regular season. It's usually played the same weekend as the Heisman Trophy presentation. There you see Brian Fields getting ready to do work on the football field. So while this game was going on, back in Montgomery, Alabama, the Alabama State Hornets were prepping for the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils in Detroit, Michigan. But as the game kicks off in Philly, there goes Brian Fields taking the handoff up the right side, and he goes into the end zone for the first strike of the game, going to the Navy midshipmen. So while that game was going on, we're back in the Gump Town. We're getting ready for the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils, winners of the Swac East. And boy, do they have some nice players on their team. Mississippi Valley State is 8-3 on the season. The Alabama State Hornets are undefeated, 11-0, and still ranked number 1 in the country for the 4th straight week in a row. As the Hornets continue to watch film of the Delta Devils, Army, here goes Kevin Castillo, looking for Jose Baker, and he makes that catch and gets tackled just short of the 20-yard line. What a play there for the Army Black Knights. That was good, Kevin Castillo. Now here's a 3rd and long situation. He pops it, and there goes back Kevin Castillo as Ernest Fields picks up the pass. The impact player at cornerback for Navy, and he takes it all the way back for a pick 6. A Navy midshipman touchdown, 80 yards out, and they extend their lead to 17-3. And it looks like they're in the driver's seat early 3rd quarter. But let's go back to this preparation for Detroit, Michigan. There goes Peter Blaylock. This is the quarterback that you need to watch out for. He can run the ball, he can pass it. He's been big and impactful on their offense, on the ground and in the air. Taking that option in for a touchdown right there. They love running the option plays. He can also throw that thing deep. You saw that against FAMU, and you saw that against Prairie View A&M. This offense has a lot of firepower, but please believe they love the ground and pound. Now, they have a 2-headed backfield at running back. Joe Randall is the impact player at running back you need to watch for, but look out for the backup, Kyle Crum, number 26. Both of these players are balanced running backs. They have speed, they break tackles, and they will run you over if necessary. So our run defense has to step it up this weekend. And then, of course, the other impact player on offense, the wide receiver, James Brown, the big payback. I'm feeling good. No, not that guy. But rest in peace to him, though. But he's the impact player at wide receiver. So we go back out to Philadelphia. The handoff to Josh Deloach, and he gets past the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal for the Army Black Knights. They're looking to get back in this game. They're down by 14. Look at that run by Deloach. He bullets his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Army's down by 7. There goes Brenny Cronin. Off there to pass, and that's picked off. Army gets the ball back on defense. Look at that pick. It's Big Billings, the defensive end, making a big athletic play on the ball. And the men of West Point are looking to tie the game at 17. But will they do it, though? Let's look at that Mississippi Valley State defense. First off, the cornerback, Ryan Kilpatrick. He leads the team in interceptions, and he's dangerous in the outside. But the impact player at middle linebacker is the guy we're going to be looking out for. Jeff McIntosh has been absolutely crazy this season and absolutely crazy throughout his time in Itta Bena, Mississippi. Producing an interception, sacks, and of course tackles. He has well over 200 tackles in his career. And then finally, Terry Morton, the other cornerback holding it down on the other side. He has a pick 6 this season, and he's dangerous. I know he leads the team in deflected passes. He could be dangerous. So we're going to be having a challenge on offense. So we're going back out to Philly. There goes Kevin Castillo. Finding Josh Deloach. He goes up the left side, breaking a tackle, and got pounded inside the red zone. What a hit. Castillo takes the snap. He pops it to the left. It's caught by Marcus Evans, and that goes in for a touchdown. Army is back in this game. The game's tied at 17. And now we go into overtime to determine who's going to win it all. So here we go. Kevin Castillo, the handoff to Marcus Evans, up the gut and a first down. A 2nd and 8 situation. Kevin Castillo, the handoff. Josh DeLoach, up the gut. He gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Army. The boys of Westwood have the lead. And now they just need to make a stop. Now it's Navy's turn on offense. They're in a bunch formation. And that looks like Brian Fields poke sitting at the fullback position. Yes, it is. He takes it and goes up the gut. Gets close to the first down marker. 2nd and 2 situation. They go back to Brian Fields and he gets hit in the backfield. A big hit tackle there. It's 3rd and 4 for the midshipmen. What are they going to do? Shotgun situation. A handoff. He got that off in time. And Brian Fields almost gets to the end zone. And he's tackled around the 3-yard line. So here we go. Goal line situation. Benny Cronin. Hand off to Brian Fields. He gets denied. A 2nd and goal situation. This time, they try to do it in and around, and Cronin gets hit in the backfield for a loss. A 3rd and goal situation. Can Army do this, or can Navy finally get in the end zone? At the 4-yard line, Navy's 3 for 9 on the day on 3rd down conversions. There goes Benny Cronin. The snap. It's a pass, and then he tries to take off, and he gets sacked. Beaumar on the sack for Army. 2 sacks on the day for Beaumar. They need one more stop. 4th and goal. The ball's at the 6-yard line. Cronin is in shotgun formation. Off to the pass, and he gets sacked. That's a wrap. The Army Black Knights, the boys from Westwood, take the Commander-in-Chief trophy home. What a game. What a game indeed. The Army-Navy game never disappoints. So that officially concludes the college football regular season. There was another game going on between Notre Dame and Stanford, but we don't care about them. But anyway, so now conference championship week is set. The teams are congratulating each other, and now we're going to the following week. We are meeting the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils in Detroit, Michigan, and it should be an interesting game. Out there in Atlanta, the Auburn Tigers, winners of the ACC West, are taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks, winners of the ACC East. That should be an interesting matchup. It'll be our first look at Pedro Willis, the Heisman Trophy finalist. Then the game of the week, a rematch in the Big 12 for the Big 12 championship. Oklahoma and Nebraska will go at it one more time. In case you don't remember, last time these two teams played each other early in the year, the Oklahoma Sooners caught hell. The Nebraska Cornhuskers picked off Douglas Robinson 3 times. Antoine Lawson did his thing with running the ball. Brian Williams did his thing with 2 touchdown passes. The Oklahoma Sooners just couldn't recover from those interceptions. Mainly, it was 4 turnovers for Douglas Robinson overall. He threw 2 picks and then he fumbled the ball. And of course, the defense recovered it for Nebraska. Antoine Lawson is going to look to turn up in this game as well. He did a great job running the ball up the gut on Nebraska. They set the tone on the offensive front. They won the game 28-16. And this was the game that moved us up to being the #1 team in the country. There goes the Gatorade dump once again. But will it be different this time? Will Oklahoma actually turn up and beat Nebraska? Will they get revenge? Find out next time. And now we have the ACC championship game. The Wolfpack of North Carolina State are taking on the Rambling Red Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech. And then finally you have the UAB Blazers going down to Tulsa, Oklahoma to take on the Tulsa Golden Hurricane for the Conference USA Championship game. Next week is going to be crazy. Tune in.